Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Braxton Broadcasting. I know it's been a while. The heck, I've kind of just been enjoying the summer while I'm at it. This camera's kind of set up weird. I'll just move it right here. I've been just like enjoying summer while I've had it, and earlier today, I got a notification about Terrion Arnold, who was I think he was a corner, but I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure when he was at Alabama, he was a corner, but I don't know what he plays now. I just know he played for the Lions, but earlier today, he got arrested, apparently in Florida, on a bunch of felony charges, so that's what I'm going to be going over today. Dating back to Alabama players and arrests and, just like legal action and stuff. You kind of think of Henry Ruggs, who could have got out a couple days ago, and they didn't. I'm pretty sure they denied his parole, but I'm not sure. I just remember, like, seeing a bunch of stuff about it. So I'll kind of, like, read some of this out and kind of, like, go over what happened. I know this isn't a normal video, but I've kind of been, like I said, I've been enjoying summer, so I just figured that I may as well just, like, go ahead and make this video. Just kind of, like, saying what happened. And once again, I know I've said it many times, but I keep on kind of getting sidetracked. It's been a while, but, all my old series, like, college football schedule predictions, they're still coming. I still all got them lined up. I'm not missing anything. I'm pretty good on schedule. And then, back and with my gaming stuff, like Lego Batman a couple days ago, or like Super Mega Baseball, what was I gonna say? College Football 27 comes out July 9th, one day earlier than last year, or 2 days earlier, I can't remember. But it comes out July 9th. The covers have been released. It's Dante Moore, Keywan Lacey out of Ole Miss, Dante Moore out of Oregon, and then it's a Miami player, but I forgot who. Obviously somebody big. They released all of the ratings, and obviously big Bama fan talking about Terrion Arnold coming out of Bama, and they had Bama's defense top 5, I'm pretty sure, but they had it top 10. But they had their offense pretty low this year at 82. Kind of just like made them like Iowa, except they just had red jerseys. I didn't really agree with that, but hopefully Alabama can prove a point, because EA usually updates ratings throughout the year. So back to what I was saying, this is not a gaming video, so I'll be reading off Terrion Arnold, War 3 with Alabama. I have a card of his. I just didn't really find it, so I'll just go ahead and read some of this out. So this is still on the Arnold thing. Arnold's name came up in a connection with an armed robbery and kidnapping incident in Florida via a court order. At the time, no arrest had been made, nor had any changes been announced. Also, I'm getting this from on3.com, and what I just read, at the time, no arrest had been made, nor had any changes been announced. And I've already read through some of this. And I did read earlier from, I forgot where, I think The Athletic, I read it from. It had said that Arnold turned himself in along with 2 other people, had been arrested, and then there was text messages of Terrion Arnold like giving directions of what to do. So obviously, from the sounds of it, from what I've heard and what I've read, Terrion Arnold was not really like, he wasn't there, but he was still giving directions. Apparently, obviously it's probably gonna sell this in this article, but it also said like they like pistol whipped the guy, and like tied him up and like lured 3 men into an apartment like to beat him and stuff. So it's kind of weird, and that's kind of confusing to me. I never really thought Terrion Arnold would do such a thing, but I mean, so it says, I'm guessing this is coming from the Lions, but I really have no idea, really. It says, we are aware of the legal situation regarding Terrion Arnold. The statement read, we will not comment at this time out of respect for the ongoing legal process. Yeah. 2 defendants in the case agreed to plea deals in the case and agreed to testify truthfully in future proceedings. And the Lions did release the statement that I just read. Arnold's name was in a court order in February, which had details of an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping that took place in Tampa. In the order, Judge J. Logan Murphy, wow, granted a motion from the state for a pre-trial detention against, wow, I don't even know if I can pronounce it, Boakai Hilton. Boakai Hilton, that's just like my best pronunciation. Hilton allegedly planned a kidnapping and robberies while riding in a car with Arnold as part of a retaliation for 2 robberies that occurred at Arnold's rental home in Largo, Florida. The Detroit News reported at the time in a February statement, Arnold previously denied involvement in the situation through an attorney, R. Timothy Jensen. So here is a long statement I'm going to read out, which I'm guessing is coming from this R. Timothy Jensen guy. I'm guessing this is Arnold's attorney. Mr. Arnold had no involvement whatsoever in the activities that led to those arrests, Jensen told the Detroit Free Press at the time. He did not participate in, nor was he present for, any conduct related to the alleged offenses. There is no evidence in police reports, text messages, or witness statements that implicates Mr. Arnold in any way. In fact, after direct communication with the lead prosecutor, it has been confirmed that no charges have been filed against Mr. Arnold in connection with this matter. Wow, my speaking is just bad. I guess I'm just trying to read so fast. Here we go. And so this is kind of just the end of it. The Lions drafted Arnold with the number 24 overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft out of Alabama, where he was a first-team All-American as a junior in 2023. He made an immediate impact as a rookie as he totaled 60 tackles, a fumble recovery, and 10 passes defended. In 2025, Arnold appeared in just 8 games due to injury. During that time, he had 311 tackles and an interception, along with 8 passes defended. So that is just what we have. So that was 3 hours ago, so that information might have changed. Like I said, The Athletic told me something way different, and that was also I got that notification like 20 minutes ago, and decided to get on here and just, look at what really happened. But here another thing was that I just so happened to see while I was looking at the Terrion Arnold arrested. This is also coming from On3. It says Brian Kelly, aka the old footballer for LSU last year, after that loss to Texas A&M like 49-25, he was fired. I made a video on that back in October, I'm pretty sure. Brian Kelly to join CBS Sports as color analyst for 2026 college football season. That was 12 hours ago. I don't know how I didn't hear about that. And it says, okay. He will mostly call Mountain West games in 2026. And then here is a statement from somebody, I don't know who. CBS Sports has one Big Ten football game a week, as well as Mountain West rights. Wow, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name either. But this is coming from Ryan Glasspiegel. That's as best as I can pronounce it. Glasspiegel wrote, this season, Charles Davis is replacing Gary Danielson alongside Brad Nessler on Big Ten games at the network. Kelly is expected to be part of a 3-man booth. Wow, my speaking really is bad today. On Mountain West games on the broadcast network, one source said. So obviously he's not. I guess he won't coach anymore. I guess he's done with coaching. I know. Still talking about sports stuff. Russell Wilson retired just like a couple weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure he is now a CBS Sports analyst. So that is it for this one. Or actually, no, it's not. In MLB, I'll just go over some trade rumors. Actually, the one trade rumor I know, which is Tarek Skubal from the Tigers, who is out for apparently the year unless the Tigers make the postseason, which is not looking too good for him. He could be coming over to Atlanta, and that would be nice. Earlier today, the Braves lost 5-2 to the Padres, and they so the Padres swept them just like 2024. I remember, if you're from Georgia or maybe even South Carolina, or you still live there, you probably remember Hurricane Helene. And the Braves made the wild card and got swept in 2 games by the Padres. So obviously the Padres just love sweeping the Braves, I guess. And the Braves are like 48-31, I'm pretty sure. Spencer Strider still hurt. Acuna, the guy on my jersey, still hurt. For whatever reason, Acuna's always hurt. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of who else. Sean Murphy, he came back. He did something to his hand or finger. He's out again, 8 weeks. Probably like 5 or 6 now, and that's really it. So I'm really hoping that the Braves can make a good postseason push. But that's it for this one. So go Braves and roll Tide and tune in for more.